Welcome everyone to my verbal presentation from Macy's Inc. My name is Ali Adnan, and let's begin the presentation. The name of the company I'm presenting today is Macy's. Macy's is one of America's biggest and most famous department store chains. As an employee of this corporation, I have experienced the company's culture and values firsthand. Hence, the reason I chose to feature this organization for my project. State of incorporation. While Macy's headquarters are located in New York, it is legally incorporated in the state of Delaware. Here is the address for the headquarters of Macy's Inc. The nature of its operations. Macy's operations are fundamentally defined by an integrated omni-channel model that spans a multi-banner portfolio including Macy's, upscale Bloomingdale's, and special beauty retailer Bluemercury, all supported by a digital infrastructure that now accounts for roughly one-third of the total sales. At its heart, it is a company that sells a huge variety of items all inside a single store. These items are organized into different sections like men's clothing, women's shoes, cosmetics, and home furnishings. The top products of the company and percentage to total sales of the company. Here is the chart that can be found in the investor relations. I have summarized everything into one diagram to make it easy. As you can see, women's accessories, shoes, cosmetics, and fragrances is the largest category with net sales of 9,333 million, accounting for 41.9% of the total net sales. Women apparel follows with a net sale of 4,826 million, representing 21.6% of the total net sales. Men's and kids is a combined category with a net sale of 4,753 million, making up 21.3% of the total net sales. Home/other is the smallest category with the net sales of 3,381 million, contributing to 15.2% of the total net sales. When all of these net sales are added, it gives us a total net sales of 22,293 million. The total assets reported on the most recent uh, the total assets reported for the most recent fiscal year ended February 1st, 2025 is 60,402 million. The total liabilities reported on the most recent the total liabilities reported for the most recent balance sheet is 11,850. As you can see, it does not give me the total liabilities by itself. So we have to calculate the total liabilities by adding all the liabilities together to find this. Total stockholder equity reported for the most recent fiscal year ended February 1st, 2025 is 4,552 million. Total revenues reported on the most recent income statement. Total revenues reported for the most recent fiscal year ended February 1st, 2025 is 23,006 million. Net income for the past 5 years in percentage increase decrease every year. This is a chart that tells us about the net increase um, for the past 3 years. But here is a diagram that tells us for the net increase and decrease for the past 5 years. In 2020, the company had faced a loss of 3,944 million. In 2021, it saw an increase of 1,003. It saw an increase of 136.3%, resulting in a net income of 1,430 million. In 2022, however, it suffered a loss of 19.9%, which made the net income 1,146 million. In 2023, it faced a further astronomical decline of 96.1%, which made the net income 45 million. However, in 2024, it saw its greatest increase in percentage, which was 1,193.3%, making the net income for 2024 582 million. Computing liquidity analysis and compare it with two other competitors. As you can see, Macy's maintains a very similar liquidity profile to Kohl's. Both companies have current ratio above 1.0, indicating a healthy ability to cover short-term obligations using their current assets. Macy's has a slight larger cushion in terms of absolute working capital dollars. Macy's versus Nordstrom. Macy's shows a significantly stronger liquidity position than Nordstrom. Nordstrom's current ratio is 0.90 and negative working capital, suggesting it relies more heavily on ongoing cash flows to meet immediate debts, whereas Macy's has a surplus of liquid assets relative to its liabilities. Thank you for uh, watching my presentation. My name is Ali Adnan, and I hope you have a good day.